On a sad note, Arthur Tucker, I think I'll be forgetting about Arthur Tucker, just remind me in the comment section. So you get this paramount chief where President Baby go kind now, where he go crown. I think a day or two later, he be get for loss in life, or your life be end. One for send condolence to the family and the people of Kainlaon for that lost day. But on a positive note, like you say, if God don't mark something for you, it could definitely happen. And it happened so for the person. Let me say, we don't know the book say it will be chief before he die. So at least that one was an accomplished one. There is another person, I know call name, but the family were concerned. We send condolence to them because somebody in the family, in a part of CIA network, you always the listen. We send condolence to the family. But this, the story, what happened? Someone from the United States, don't retire, collecting money, retirement money, say they go salon, for go start life all over again. Unfortunately, as he rich with his money, thief man then come, broken, get all the money, way he go with na salon. And this na possible we get difficult with in health a little. We the past it only get some challenges. So it's this we can happen with him na salon. All waiting he go with the thief man then go with her. He not be able for beer. And unfortunately, the family began for loss the person. Again, we want to send with condolence to the family. So we had to deal with them because they do listen to Sarah Network. But we just don't want to call names. They just left so. But we already go salon. We can go. Miss FSF, we don't talk anaya. Tiffman, we don't broke, but not when I was there. Or maybe don't left. Tiffman don't broke. I'm used. Even Dr. Isatu Kake. Tiffman don't broke. That time I was in Sierra Leone. I've been there for goodie, follow up at the police station and all those things. Even me, up to date. Up to date. Yeah? Up to date. Where I try for follow up na Waterloo station. Waiting them get for end up with. For tell me say they no go able. They want me suspect. They say they no go able to arrest them. Because waiting do they not meet them where the thief. Even Mike self say, thief man, they don't go thief him. I thought Tucker say, diasporans then win at the target for them. Even as much as we love our country, just like yesterday, make we not forget about we safety too. Like me, I not be like that metal business. You know, you just feel, say, you get a gate, you then a compound, you're safe. Eh? Daddy God. And you know what happened? I think I'll be sure that was the day before my birthday in 2017. A day before my birthday. Where I get a dreadful call. At first, when I get the call, I feel say maybe now the cars the way park now the compound maybe they broke the thief battery. But it not been be so. Now the house safe and they then broke. But after that, I put things in place. We already go, make we not forget that. Make we put things in place. We are targets. We for know that. It's just the truth. Like I said, the police then take today. Wow, begin press and say the file lost. And say the file lost. Also, so myself just left her. And I don't know, you don't tell me and Dr. Isa to not talk on that. If even if anything be ever come up, I doubt it. I doubt say anything be come up at that breaking day. I know see right now, with all what I don't do, they no go break, but make them try. Now then go talk. Now waiting happen. I don't think we should go to the extreme we go for secure places. But after waiting happened to me, I went all the way in. I won't tell you what I did, but to me, I went all the way in. So if somebody feels say one go break in, if you make them out alive, well, let tell God thank you. But I don't think so we be need for go that far. Again, rest in peace to the man and to the family. We send we condolence. Alaji Sila say, now don't make coffee for being. He said, now that's make coffee for day in place. Trust. Coffee self not stop them. You go, the tell coffee then I tend thief the rampant. Doctor just text me say, nothing and not able to find out. Panda breaking day. Nothing no commodity. Me say we going at the police station because I'll be this alone by then. I'm going to begin to say the person they handle the case, no day. Doctor just tell me say, then attempt back the second term. He say they make another attempt back the second term. Timbuktu say, he say, Tripoli, please give us some tips. Timbuktu, Timbuktu can't talk already are big. They left so. They left so. But I just want to bring we attention to that. We are in at the diaspora. I know now they can go. Some of you can go. They go for a long time. But I already talk say for coffee order. Coffee order na the tendency be do the game safe. But I will put things them in place. How you see them they secure themselves like jail man. Even some of you no one do am. We ever go that route today. We get for go that route today. The bars them, the metal doors them, everything. If you're able to get a dog, get a dog. If you're able to get security, get security. If you're able to electrify your fence, electrify them. If you're able, but make sure say the police know. Yeah? If you're able, anything you're able to do for secure yourself. It's a man say if you get right for being in alone. Yes, you do. You do. I've said it here before. You do. If you be follow the Paulo case, you're gonna say you do. And I be done confirm and I say yes. you take license for the army in Sierra Leone. Then if you did it, and your last resort for secure yourself and your family, fine. But you do. Small Arms Commission, the day you can go there and find out everything you need for find out. With all length in the world, I don't talk so. I mean, I don't tell you, see, nothing so we able for do. Not Sierra Leone. We don't want to do it. But me, after my own first experience, I felt violated. Somebody came and break in, and thank God I was not in Sierra Leone, because always again, me I labor for her. I labor for her. I labor for it. So if I was there, maybe in a different tune for me to talk. Omar from Minneapolis says a curfew with syndicated network. But now they see things no more. Me all thing, I go all the way, all around, I do. And stand your ground. I live in Texas for 8 years. So not really. Okay. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, Patrick.
Yes, Patrick, you get 7 minutes, sir.
Well, I want to say thank you for the program, for all the hard work that you do. That God will bless you for the family of the network. We see me want to talk about now towards the government and let it try to do more things. Before I go towards that, as that question where they ask, forget I'm not solo. Yes, you can get Mr. Get one day. I mean, get a license and approve. I can, let them host it. I play now with the cost. So that is very important. I get security then I'm a compound and then other things, because.
I just want all you quick, Patrick, because
Yeah.
I know say yourself get like a security company in Sierra Leone, even though a small one.
Yeah.
So we in the diaspora, if you think say you want to go that out there for secure your building or you house or your site or whatever you want for secure, I think we brought a party get a reputable business in Sierra Leone. We get a security company. I think we can patronize them. We can patronize ourselves. It's a family thing. So
called Diamond Security.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, brother, you can continue, sir.
Yeah, so as they do well because we don't operate among with the provide for them diplomat, we operate around with Bapos, Moriton, Lombly, and their side of the day. We not get Eastern because of the property value there, because some of them in the day, my brother in the rent apartment from people, we furnish them to diaspora standards. So if you want rent by month, you want 2-3 months, you want to go with your family with lights, AC, and security, you get them 24 hours. That's how this a day. So, but what I want to say to the government, which would cry for light and medical facility in that country today, because of our retirement. From now on to 2030, majority Sierra Leoneans that they retire for go back, which that would bring a lot of economy in the country. Because the man where they work for how many 20-30 years in this country, even if you not there for 1K, it goes to what he going to get from the social security alone. It go able to survive with that not alone. Well, they spend more than $300 to $500 a month if you get host. If you not get host, maybe it will spend more. But I believe the majority don't try for build 1 or 2 back another village there or another township there or another future. Anytime where they come out, they don't put that there. So where they go, they be able to relax. And when they relax, they say what you going to spend on? Maybe light, water, and food. You see, so that is not going to reach to $500. And the person they get $1,000 or $1,500 a month on social security, That they bring more income. And the person go you say, well, make I the rest, make I investor, open business or factory or anything, employ one or two people where would go under payroll. That the reason that why make what the diaspora would cry for these things, like especially the life and the medical facility. Like who will get a medical condition there or the on dialysis. You're not going to say every day you go to run camp for can no. But wait there and that. You medical self where you get insurance now you're going to cover you for that side of it. And then I'm more money back with the camp now the health care because you know say the government now you're going to pay or whatever medical insurance you get now you're going to pay for the medical bill then after look. That is the same because if you look, majority, some of the people that went travel come out alone from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, where Canada, the diaspora, London, England, most of them don't retire. Some of them don't able to go back again because of one or two reasons. Maybe they're not their family that they again, or maybe they're not able to do something back home. Whatever the reason, some of them don't end up in nursing home. Recently, one family in Indiana, they end up in nursing home because you not say no one go back. Well, an economer. After I would talk on all the talk, I said married white woman. So that is another reason. I said, well, why you not going to go back? This is tell me place in my brother, I'm not going to go back because of my health. And I don't dare I'm I said, the village where you come out after they will accept you. But you don't old now. There's no way that and your family now, the woman back her ability now and let her let go. Because they get more benefit from her. The woman then and the home. You see? And these people they don't carry, this man don't carry back in the 60s. Yeah, around 65, 60 something, and then they get a government scholarship there. Where carry account for go school, you go school, you know, end up go back again, you turn the lecturer and you don't do it. So these people, no, it's one thing that me not will end up to. Now, so anytime in mind, I'm not telling that. I said, me not will end up to. Then I had 50 years or 60 years. I know you will go retire now. Not that some no one go. Now, see this, the diaspora and the people that they cry for life and medical system. Look, they're not still in America. Look, some of them are London. Some of them will create party that went come or create people that went come London during the 60s, 70s. Not that some of them don't want to go back, some they still there. They want to go back, but if they don't facility there, instead of all the money that they pay now, maybe their life will be longer because of the friends, because of the food, because of the good health, the hair, the things going to make the life that they improve. But the facility are not still there. Now, America work inside the diaspora in the 90s, in the 20s. 30 more, from now to 2030, some of you go down 60. Some of you go down 55. Some go down 65. All that retirement day. Some man no one because if you want to retire in America, you have to alone. You have to look the cost. Look how they co-worker where they work with. This part almost they go to 68 years. They still they do security work. I asked her the reason why you say when you're young, you know work better. And whenever they get an association, they just do I think 25 hours a week. The money whether they get an social security is not enough. It says it's not enough. Where they don't pay in rent, they don't pay in time or other things. This work where they do not subsidize with some of it in bills there. And I thought, oh, that is it. That is low. But when you retire in your country, some people the way they retire, some even Americans the way they retire, they go now overseas. They go South America, Peru, the Central Dominico. They go settle there because of Asia. Because of why made they open an airport, I mean, they get some folks that were they camp and wheelchair, who would take them? They said they always they come America holiday, but their retirement they in South Asia around them, Vietnam, Thailand. Said for cheap they for labor it's cheap. So we beg the government from now, not that people who want to beg the let them focus on this life and with the proper medical facility. Because if you look 2030 day around the corner. That's the way to we sister don't begin the plan to go. I said some people back the plan for go. But if you not get everything there, especially with the health condition there. You know, if they improve that, they are able to do dialysis at home. If I didn't know, but if lights not in at all, we will get they're going to ship the machine there for me for that do and they now out by mistake. But you need light for operating the machine. You need light for do all that you need. That's all we get for today.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, caller, the live on air. Your name and who you call from, please.
Yes, Triple A, this is Adama from New York.
Yes, Adama, you get 7 minutes, ma. What's in your contribution today?
Actually, you talk about a guy who retired, they have to run. Something I witnessed, something I know from firsthand. It happened to a woman who me personally know in this country. Yeah, they get picking them. The first pikin we born, he be then a high school born a picking. Now then he grew up in Africa. This woman work all his life. He get all his money. Okay, arrange everything, a business he go do. If he say he go trust he own pikin we born now. 9 months he carry in his stomach. Triple A. This boy, he kill his mama for money. First of all, what he do? He isolate this woman. You don't want nobody go near to this woman. For whatever reason, he able to get somebody from the outside and call you picking and I one of the gear picking. Where his sister go? Do you know for say he lock the door, pass this girl call the police, and he go through the window. So you don't talk about security for us here. You see, I am aware of all those things. People, when you see me, I can go home. I hardly tell the whole family. The only person with me to tell na my sister. Just in case if I'm not able to move myself or go take transport, then come for help me. That's because I'm always have that in the back of my mind, Triple A. You see, that we are the target when it comes to things like that. It's very, very sad where you're what happened to that man. The other thing when we want to ask you, how many percentage when the beginner take the exam? Because they're only 4.5. I know say the population now 7.5. And they talk about the other country they get 64.8 something.
Okay,
so,
make I just help you on that quick. Waiting than they say now the one that we pass 5 subjects and above. The 5 subject and above now them percentage then they agiso. So not to for say now the one that we waiting safe, but now the one that will pass 5 subjects and above. Now the percentage then they.
Yeah, because my confusion was we are only 7.5, so okay. Another thing I want to ask you, Triple A, if you do me that favor, I want to get meters because Hester, I be don't order meters then. Say today, I know say I don't get them because according to the program where long time you talk about how they take the money from the company, whether they work for them, and because they don't get that money, they told the company want to take over now. So nobody will get that meter. So me they just if you go just text me who side my sister will go directly. Because me don't want to deal with Hester. Directly forget meter. I will appreciate that. And I thank you very much.
Okay, Adama, I will do that. Thank you, man.
Please. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Yes. Okay.
Yes, caller, they live on air. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Yes, good morning. This is Mr. T. I'm calling from Liverpool in England.
Yes, Mr. T. You get 7 minutes, sir. What's in your contribution?
Well, my contribution is this. I mean, I listen all the people that really talk on this network. Yes, they make sense. But the thing what we all they fail for take on board, it's the fact that Sierra Leone needs a solid and disciplined leader, right? When you get a solid and disciplined leader in Sierra Leone, everything will fall into place. Somebody who is dedicated for see that country they improve. I mean, I left Sierra Leone in 1982. It's disgraceful that 10 now you go salon, blackout. 10 now you go salon, watanodi. Then they talk about security. Why you not go beef up the police, put proper people in the police, make policemen get at least O levels, A levels, where you not go yarn for thief or yarn for take bribe, where then go do their job properly. You know? You don't need personal security in Sierra Leone if you have a solid and disciplined police force. You know? England people, they want people get gone. But chief man they can host in England. Before chief man can host in England, 15 minutes, police don't swamp the area. Sierra Leone needs a disciplined leader, a dedicated leader, and somebody who get the country in interest at heart. That's the problem. The woman they talked yesterday, or the man they talked yesterday about Lunge. When I want to extend Lunge, country not get right. Look the boat they take cross from Mahera to Aberdeen or Mogitung. Look the road for Gomi the boat. You see, before you extend airport, yes, it will bring in more flights, it will bring in tourism. But then when the tourists then come, you know they use Mogitung blackout. You meet all the Afafafa Bobodem, the Eng. Those are the thieves. Those are the thieves. You know, Sierra Leone needs a disciplined leader, somebody who's committed for see that country there, you know, rise up like the first world. It's possible. Look, all the money within the thief. You know, look, all the money within the thief. You know, I go to Sierra Leone quite often. I like going home. You know, but it's disappointing. You know, it's disappointing, very disappointing. You know, you reach Nalunge, big. You cross Namoriton, big. Lights not there, water not there. Roads are still bad in Sierra Leone. But come on. You know, that man, they say people, then they retire. They want to go home. What did they go home to? Medical not there. Nothing. You know, when my late father was permanent secretary in the Ministry of Health, you go on at hospital, it's first class. But then I'm talking in the 70s. You go Connaught Hospital, it was first class. You know? But now look Connaught Hospital, look PCMH Hospital. You know? All man they talk then to you about security, about picking the die, no oxygen, no day, school, example. What does it boil down to? It's a simple fact. It's a simple conclusion. Sierra Leone needs a disciplined leader, a leader who's got the country at heart, you know. And I mean, I go say something boldly. Until a disciplined Creole sits at State House, that country there is heading for downfall, continuously and constantly. You know, if only they could find somebody like the late Jackson Smith, then we all go begin smile. So, I'm your contribution that to this program. It's a good program. You know, I only started listening to it 2-3 days ago. And, you know, people, they make very solid contributions, which is good. But all the what they were, all the talk, they just fall on deaf ears. They just fall on deaf ears. You know, why in Tifman for they go, thief people, then broke, and people they hosted today? Because you have all those boys, now House Street, now Charlotte Street, now Life Football Street, they're just hanging around. You know, take those boys, train them. Some of those boys then get knowledge and ideas where you go wonder if they have it. If you were to train them and bring those things out of them, you know. I remember but they make thief man a freedom because they don't have a job. They don't have any prospect. They don't see any future. So, of course, when somebody come out in the diaspora, they don't say it come with pounds, they don't say it come with dollars, then they go for go thief, then they go for go killer. You know? Anyway, that's my contribution to your program.
Thank you.
A good program, and it's very interesting to listen to. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kola. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah. Yes, caller ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Yeah, this is I had a call from US.
I have 7 minutes, sir.
Yeah, in addition to this last caller, when people they make their comment or their analysis, they need to be consistent. You can't see this today, tomorrow you can't see something different. All that they bring the confusion. They praise somebody for 1 week, 2 weeks, then all of a sudden you switch, you begin and talk against them. Because just for instance, the new airport extension within the try for me, we are always saying we are cautiously optimistic because we don't get so many proposals and things and we don't talk about doing, we not come to fruition. How you will put say you want to make extension of airport, it will involve light. If you put light in a lunge, so when they kind of lunge the plane and back after they don't come down the plane, then when they can start free tongue, which means they come into darkness. So I don't understand that kind of thing then if you try to do something, you do the thing then you prioritize. When you can let sometimes when Mr. Tori can talk, he say priority. But anytime they come with new thing on man, mostly they jump figuratively now, not on man. They jump on board, say, yeah, that's a good idea. What is a good idea? Like me, I always talk, and I still talk. This commission of inquiry, they involve this past president. People and say they want to arrest them. If they want to arrest them, they get the means for that arrest them. They go and also go arrest them. But Mr. said for sure, they go answer the questions with them. They will post to them, so that people can stop this idea of saying they want to arrest them. If they want to arrest them, then for that arrest them. Then they let family go out of the country and come back. So if they want to arrest them, they for that arrest them, At least I think that they follow the procedures, So instead of for the people here, they don't want to arrest me because if they want to arrest me, then for that arrest me. So let's show up, for calm the tension of the country, and people need to be consistent. You're not going to say, and you want this, you want that, then you turn around and say, oh, no, we need light, we need water, we need this, we need that, but you advocate for new extension to the airport, which is the priority. Which one of them you prioritize? People need to be consistent. That's my contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Ayo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, caller ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Yeah, this is not Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
Yes, Mike. You get 7 minutes, sir.
I just want to tell Solomon, when I come down with this airport, when I calm down with this airport business, when I make lunch no more, all man begin jump. When I come down, country go there 5 plane not the kind inside 1 week. Now they go build airport for now. When I calm down, man, when I left for the believe, then when I calm down, when I calm down for this airport business, when I not get to my head big, because this is it not look like it happen for now. Okay, when I just calm down, let 5 plane begin inside the country first. Then the people all go and build the airport. Then go 6 then go pull their money because they're not.
Mike, how only and a pass 5 plane no they go for the week. If not for the week, you a pass 5. So maybe you go up and small.
Well, if you have 5 or 6 now, man, it go tear before them pull the money. And they go for pull the money and then get them profit. You know how many years done they? When I calm down about this, when I not stressing myself, this I not see no optimistic about this. This they happen, okay? When I just calm myself down. I want to say to the Minister of Education, please, if you don't get nothing for say, please just keep quiet. Please keep quiet, please. Teacher and they suffer in that country, and they struggle in that country. The only thing you get for tell them is politics, then they part. Man, I don't understand the logic about anything. When somebody they complain, they tell you say this na in the money me, they tell them about politics. The man they complain but you don't living, they tell them about politics. When I pay the people When I pay the people, when I this they tell the all man a salon, you know, the only thing where they cover this administration right now, this corona. After this corona, 2021, when I go see how things are really are. When I go begin open eye and see, especially the lie what and the lie partner. All right. They are an educated thief man there. They educate all the education of a can thief. And a serious thief man there now get so, but we know they see that one day. You know, the Minister of Lands, in just they and create problem. Minister of Agriculture, they will not see nothing yet. Minister of Education, now Boku talking the part, because me not see the education word in the part. You know, the beginning they fail all side because you not put nothing in place. Nothing not there in place. Library not there. After school program not there. You know, computer system not there. Light not there. You know, how you expect the beginning for pass? You know, how you expect them for pass? When you talk no more, you say now the spy or they not spy. Even if they spy, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing to the educational system because you don't put nothing in place. Nothing are there in place. When you expect people expect miracle for happen. You know, when I left the NTR, man, when I put things in place. Now the only way they salon go better, when I know you just can't grab say free education, nothing in place. In the country not they go before. Nothing not they improve. The beginning not they improve their education. They know they learn better. That's just classroom from classroom they go to the house. You know, when I left the NTR, man, you know, but Minister of Agriculture, we want to see something they go on now. From one I can't tell everybody agriculture in the right state, there's nothing happening. We not see nothing going on yet. Minister of Lands, me man, stop for take people they land in that country. They, you know, the chaos with that man they create. You know, not fine for that country at all, man. But President Bio in just sit down. You know they say nothing. The chief minister, I don't even know if he did at the country. You know, because I'm not seeing him purpose in that position. Then people they never fire them. They know they do their job at all, man. I don't understand, President Bio. You I don't know, man. You not be soldier man, but you sound weak, man. You know, I mean, you weak. You know, somebody got to tell you the truth. You're very weak. You know, they do anything with your administration. You know, they do nothing about it. No discipline about it. Nothing. You know, weak president, man. You're very weak. You know, somebody got to tell this man the truth. The weakness is too much, man. You know, but the other thing about anti-corruption, I know say you want Fleximo Super, APC and NS, you know. And I will take it easy, anti-corruption because today they will not able to get the 49,000 bags of rice yet. But they bring new evidence, say you get new evidence for NS. What the new evidence for the 49,000 bags of rice? You not get it. Man, then guy and distract we, man. They distract we completely. Well, no, they distract we. They know they do nothing. Lights not in the country, you know. Parliament, they know they do nothing, you know. I mean, man, salon. Until we get the right leader in that country and put in the leader who they get in that country, they put the right people in place instead of just put party picking and put the right people in place where we're able to do something for that country. We're not going to go before, but we'll make no more. As one party, the next party will come back APC, and just they put their own people there. Nobody not going able. None of them people are not get the vision for put this country forward. You know. That's also party business and party politics, you know. And so you go tell before we go before.
Mike,
I just pray for the better.
Yes, hold on for me. Just the way you talk, you say the president weak because if a call to order like the minister of lands and all like the chief minister and what's not, but we come to ACC and APC, you say make ACC relax for ask the former president. Is this not kind of mixed statement you did try for saying?
No, not a mixed statement because he say he get new evidence, but we don't know what's not the new evidence. You know, it just they go after the man over and over. But other things and they where they go on right now in this administration, we know they go after. You know, so election are distracted. They distract we. Now then they made the try for tell and say. You know, the distraction, now for relax with the distraction. You know, we don't need that one day. You know, if they go investigate the man or you get evidence, bring the evidence come. Like, low, no. You know, I mean, contribution. I don't know.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who the call from, please.
This is Ezekiel, I call from Oregon.
You get 7 minutes.
Thank you so much, Triple A. I will start with anti-corruption, actually, with the issue with the former president, especially when they begin to see and go do a warrant of arrest. If that possible for let them go arrest them, waiting make it so difficult for let them not able go interview. You know, the government of the day then get so many ways. You know, the whole thing, when you politicize the whole thing, then it become a problem. What's in the essence of announcing if you want to go interview somebody? If you get the correct documentation, where police they want go search somebody in place, then they write them letter say, oh, would they come for can search you place? Then get the warrant legally. Where then go show you the warrant. Then do what they need for do. Why they let for announcer or write them letter say would they come for can interview you? They don't have to do it. Appear with the correct document, say, sir, we are here on the mandate of this program. So we come for interview you today. And here is the document. See, don't may interview the man. When they begin for announce things, then they cause this problem. You know? Then go announce, say, oh, they come na freedom. And then all of a sudden the president is away. Like, oh, I don't want to let anything where they happen land all day in the presence na freedom. You know? Whether it was arranged or not arranged, it still creates suspicion. Go do your interview, accommodate. You can do it. You can go in the middle of the night. You have the right. Any citizen way law authority then go now in place, then put the document and say, now this we want for can do, you know, would they ask you a few questions? Then you just sit down and ask that person. When they left for politicize this thing, go and do your thing. You know? So the essence, the idea of warrant of arrest based on what? Is it more pertinent to where you they appear with the document and say would they come for can interview you instead of begin the right? You be don't write before you not work. You don't write again for invite and not work. Now you no need for inform anybody. You can go there at the door, knock. You open the door. Here is the document. We are here to interview you. It will take 1 hour, 2 hours. That's it. You know? Anyway, so the next topic, basically, my brother sending you result yesterday to me in a private school. They go, he get 5 credits, but even that 5 credits in just 6 and 5s and 1 3. You know? But then the percentage in that country, oh my God. Holy moly. Minister, now that's you for the worry about right now. But let even begin to talk, argue people or complain about teachers the way then they complain for way then they eat. Sir, when you start for work, from the day when you start for work, 30 days if they not pay you, you not go there everywhere they alarm up for all we know about the government, we then don't hire you, you know, them give you job for let you, you know, inside 6 months, they not pay you. What you go do? And these people have not been paid for over 6 months, a year. Now that's you they worry about. Whose mechanism where you put in place for make sure say when you hire somebody, that means you don't do all the necessary research you need for do about that person day before you hire her. Next day you for begin PM. You for begin PM. What kind of problem this? Why if you come to the teachers if you take that long? When you they take people and try to for let them begin do whatever forestry or whatever protection, una not they pay them. Una they pay them. Why the teachers? Where una feel say school, education, the priority. Why these teachers are having problem? Why even approve a process for them? By the time we for hire them, you don't know their credentials. You don't know say they qualify for let them go in the classroom. There's no pin waiting. There shouldn't be that. I don't know when this whole pin thing begin. Like where they say, oh, Lord, test this person if he able to teach. You know, after 6 months, then we approve her. What thing go live on? What kind of style is? Huh? When it comes to the result, you know, this now warning to everybody who involved, the parents to the schools them more, the teachers them more, the leaders of that school, Ministry of Education, and the government of Sierra Leone. This is a big warning. Come on, the Gambia and in the beat whistle. Who side they can't take teachers now we country. My God, my God. This is so scary. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. You know, when last Minister of Education gather all the principals them and give them ideas of accountability? And people that want to get schools in, government school or private school, whose kind of accountability mechanism want to get in place? Principals. Whose kind of style want to get for the teachers there for let them succeed? Me, the one teacher we been there, may he so rest in peace, he commit suicide in Liberia. That Monday, where he become, he be the one that way will be the look at, see them at the class, they know they do nothing. By the time we'll go sit, they all get at least 5 credits. That man be so good how for teach. He teach 4 classes with we. Every topic we see donor, he they give we test. And now WAEC test them all even they go take. WAEC test question them all. But every topic, any teacher way he want engage in students there for let the school do well. What style you get from motivated the pikin there for so that they go stay at for let you go study for WAEC inside that 1 month you begin to burn the candles up and down. It not go make you pass. It not go make you pass. If you not get that foundation, every topic where you start, we wanna finish, wanna take exam panel, serious exam. Every topic, all wire questions, and how una not go do well. But no style not in place. The principal not care, the teachers not care, the pikin not care. We get one boy we been there, text me all the time. I say, you now, why they study? What did they do on WhatsApp? He did on WhatsApp all the time, checking updates. How you go pass? How you go pass? This now time for let everybody come to question so that accountability go there. The parents them more, the teachers them more, the schools, Mr. Principal, anybody where they teach students there for let them sit any of exam or when they name that you school, whose plan you get in place for like call them to accountability? With school will be there. The principal put plan there in place. What they tell what they sit 97. If they put things in place that when the principal inform the teachers them, hey, any of you classes we at least 60% of the students then pass by now. Now this will go do for you. It was so motivating that they challenge themselves, Even we been get one program we been they do every Friday where students then they go debate what they call L&Ds. The teachers then they enjoy if they know say then class the students don't participate in that L&Ds. He talk nice about in class, he do well, question they always they ask and he pull up. Then they feel happy. Who's all this motivation don't go? Then they spend all kind of money for private classes. The one way they hire you for now, way they go, they need to teach. Mr. Principal, what they do for all the teachers and they are accountable? Or you just care for the money no more? My God, this is very frustrating. And especially when the whole government don't focus on education, now the priority. And this is what we're getting. Minister of Education, now you don't need for vex at all. Just put yourself in their shoes back. You don't work for 6 months, they not give you nothing. Come on, man. Lord will be reasonable. Lord not forget now who they at the high horse, then we'll forget what they happen at the bottom. This not a thing for complaint, not thing for give you ideas what thing they happen, so that you will go around, which I thought you should have been doing anyways. That's my contribution. Thank you so much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and where you call from, please.
Good evening. This is Martha. I will not be the call from Delaware.
You get 7 minutes, ma.
Okay, so my contribution is the law na salon, because if the law debates na salon, I believe say boku thing the way they go wrong, but I not go too much, because say where you not accountable for a tax where they give, you go sue you in a court, just like where Ms. Isa to be say. But salon, if we lawmakers and not uphold the law, it's a big problem. So we they beg them, they talk to them, say, dear, you ain't a lawyer or you ain't a judge. Emphasize the law, make people pay for a crime where they commit, so that way all these thief like now, if person they think for go at some go retire or go do business, you go afraid. Because you know one for take what you don't suffer for, go with an atom, all of a sudden, you lay down they sleep or you wake up, you don't even see them again, or even in your life. But if they don't say the Lord they bet, believe it, even the thief, then go afraid small way in the thief. Then me final message now to the first lady. There, we they beg you. We know say now you they close to the president. You can make things happen. If the basic needs of life, you able to talk to the president, make them give water and light in a salon. You pay attention to that. I think it goes a long way than for being reply people in our social media. Once in a while, we know say you know Motaman, we all are Motaman. Yes, you can reply, but not all the time. If you keep quiet and do more action, believe it, I think with your knowledge what you get, you can be the best first lady in Africa. You know, we get first ladies all over the world. Even here, Michelle Obama. Yeah, I mean they talk, but when he talk wisely, you know. So this na me your message to me country say, please, Madam First Lady, be wise when you speak. And then lawmakers, please uphold the law in Salon so that we go get confidence in una, and then we get a smooth and better Salon so that we where they think they plan for go now we Salon go enjoy. Look what they watch that parade today with the young boys and they do. It nice, make you want to be there, you know, even though they're not wearing masks. That's I get an issue with that, but at least makes you feel good. Like, oh my God, I wish I could in our salon. Feel free for party. Unlike here, you can't see that kind of for party. So this is my own take. Thank you so much for giving me the time, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Martha.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Triple A. This is Omar from Los Angeles.
7 minutes, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. You know, today not the time for hala hala. Everybody don't talk today, don't make really good sense. The caller from England hit the nail on the head. We need a discipline. Now one of the things in the will be I've been like Madabio, because we always get this mindset say if you be done in the military, you know somebody with discipline. But to me, the man not show any discipline. First of all, the man starts with say everybody for go work on time. He gonna in your building one time. Now all man they go back, they do what they want to do. He talk about lawlessness. The lawlessness don't triple. It triple the 10 awareness by commanding the thief now it triple. So I don't really see what he do. Then go to the president. You know, I just want yesterday I talked Saturday and Thursday. I don't hit on this by command. I mean I'm born at APCOs. I come on a family with politicians, APC to be precise, me that they born me now the not the commot. But the problem here is with the suffer, with people in the suffer. We don't sit down now, we don't talk how comrade they die. How comrade they die, how picking they die. The kidney disease, liver disease, and this malaria wouldn't spread in Africa. Any young man will call if he say get ulcer, he go tell say typhoid, or tell say there's a kidney. I don't get my uncle just died, like with liver problem. Then I get another one again. Somebody will then just call me say they say get liver problem. So what are the trying to say now is we don't hate this man. But the things that we all this done the condemnation, then unless by Chroma, now one of the people that will contribute to that thing, either indirectly or in government, because they've been doing it for 10 years. If at least let's give you water, when I mean water, sustainable water or sustainable light, not a sheep. So if this government come, then talk for say, would they investigate, audit, do under with the handy, then we go after them. Now, laudable things. Because we all lost it. Madam, yes, I can go through this. I don't know if I played right away because it's talk, but it's just something for go through this. Because if now APC take over 2024, because election at 23, when they don't sit on good 2024, Then some go for do the same thing. So to me, I just wish that this president they play games with the people. They don't invite you, you not come. They don't come for committee na host problem commodity. Now they say come. Let me tell you, even if they send a helicopter, na McKinney, and as well like Romago talk say, you know, like the way the helicopter smells because of his sinuses. Or in good talk say, you know, like the helicopter noise because of his hearing aid. So we get to move away from excuses. You not get nothing to do with the things and what they talk about. Come in, tell them and say, hey, look the papers then. Look me. You want to go furthermore, go to my house, go look for papers then. You want to go check my computer. But the more way they do that, the more they put doubt on we. For long we feel say he gets something when they hide. So not of us say we cause them or we hate them. No. Instead, because then people are where they call on today, now he empowered them. In one of the president, even though I don't know if it will be in or Pakaba, but now he empowered this institution. Why not they make them look this way? The people in the church say, this guy. Not for this guy. Now people in the church say, and it's like Romano go control the crowd. Now lie. Because let me tell you something. Why all the time would they talk now say anything what the government want to let it reach to the religious leaders them. Let them reach up to the chiefdom, because the chiefdom are able to control the chiefdom, the people them. The religious leaders are able to control the Jama or the congregation. You know what it mean? Because some of them people they even believe them people are past the president. So that's how you say the support and the way honest by Kroma people believe them. And they listen to them. If Honest by Chroma can TV or it can any radio station, I announce it, I go na Freetown. They don't call me for go hear it from me. But go they go so. You will say you know me supporter, sit down at yours. Nothing let it happen with me, they let it go do nothing to me. Now go they go no more for go answer question. Believe me, you Honest by Chroma go walk by coach from McKinney, take him Freetown, nobody need to can it. Because they respect him, he get that, he still get that respect it, and people don't believe in him. I would tell you, half of Sierra Leone believe in them. They still expect them. Would they see what's in the go on? So think he will do that. So we're not hate them. Look, now we just see on the talk this now, but we want to go back. I tell you that yesterday. Some of we want to go. But just like the man from England, how you go? When the health system not do that means you go for the run. Nail hit yourself inside your kitchen, you go for run can America. Because we not get good medical facility. You work as if now a bicycle scratch you. You go for run for Canada because you not trust emergency hospital. Then because then they there for court. Something I put your hand in the cutter. Something I put your foot in the cutter. How you go now? This go, but we get for go. Some of we get for go because I get sister and brother and nieces and nephew and cousin and friends that I grew up with. Now I don't begin to go. You don't sweet me for the go every year, and I enjoy my time last year. I make a buy ticket for go this year if the corona not be stopper. Next year I go back, and the year after that I go back. Because now they are born. Even though I can as a younger dog, but in my country, I believe in Sierra Leone. I'm not mind for pay $5,000 for go salon, but I'm not going to even pay because I don't travel more than half of the world. But I'm not even pay $2,000 for go to Italy, but I will pay them for go salon because I'm me own. Like what the old saying is, you own. Just like when Patrick made say the other day, lend shoes. Even when you go lend shoes, this. Oh, yeah. So what have they try for talk now? I say, yeah, not round up. So the thing is, this not from the country. Because anybody that's fine. Go look your passport. Place of birth. He said, Musa, you come out. In also United States. Now I can tell me picking there. I say now in our country this. Because when you look at your passport, place of birth, nah yeah, my own place of birth, Sierra Leone. You know, so we not hate this man. So, let me round up the fishing boat, and to me, this is a good idea, a very good idea. Just like to say, then the youth then would only put them back, then self get for begin forget seriousness. The stadium, we are all for that. Let them renovate that stadium, a shameful place. This Lincoln Queen place. I mean, okay, not to them they make the arrangement, not to them we set up then here, but the one don't be done set and then don't take over now. Now we speaking them, now Sierra Leone picking them, not to APC picking, not to SSP picking, now Sierra Leone picking them. Therefore, continue for finish for pay for this back, let them get their education. That not the fear way for them. In terms of the crime, myself I didn't like you, my brother. Myself already. In fact, me I get pepper spray and free tongue, I get gas. I get a taser. I get the very good taser where if I put it on my chest, it will stop your heart. Very good one. Yeah, we got this story in LA, starting to sell them Boku. I need to go for flower, but if you can't punk me inside me house, to God, you need to go so no more. I know say I go down, but I need to go down easily. You count the cutlass, you meet me with the taser. I get net, I get pepper spray. Because I not get nothing for say about putting the ground with your situation, but not to me to tamper you. You know, for can deprive me because of what your situation later. At that moment, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Umar. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and where you call from, please.
Hello, Nami?
Yes, sir. You got 7 minutes, sir.
Okay. All right, then. Good evening, everyone. From the Situation Room, I thank you very much. I thank all the callers them we don't call. Although now halfway, we are there for join the program. In that they are work, and we could get for be left because customer service most times sometimes it could they just at the hem of fears, then you get some obstruction along the way. Today discussion actually gave for me it gave for come to a different I just gave for little touch some areas because very valuable speakers we are listening to they don't make their contributions to the situation in Sierra Leone, and of which I don't need for repeat myself. I don't need for repeat that because it will just be a waste of time. AAA in this program, because that's now one of the things we all for the yarn to, for at least we admire the progress of this Sierra network. I hope say everybody they agree with me. When we get speakers, I'm not going to name the areas of the weaknesses because for a very long time the presenter when at AAA it advised at least for let anybody be careful of attacks, no personal attacks, and which is correct. But for at least give an accolade to anybody, that one they only you need anybody I believe say they're not going to for stop you. In the people of the places of the triple A, the program triple A, and at the again say the triple frontline speakers. I want to tell una first plenty thank you in the persons of Hajakake, Usfen, and the other gentleman, the name against him. The Tony for me na fourth. The fourth speaker always way they give Usman Toli. Fumble them, everybody go agree with me. Speakers them of them people here were names to the four front line. Well, I been say three. I almost be one forget but Tony na the other one. So instead of three front line people, triple A, three front line. Now triple A, forefront line. That's what I go say. Then they give very, very valuable contribution and very educative. I thank you very much. Each time we turn for speak. Usman, thank you very, very much, my friend. You just hit the point. Dr. Kake, of course, my doctor, always they say I've been bashed at somebody where they condemn, where they challenge as to this woman, then they go and praise and say, doctor, which side this doctor, which side get certificate? And I was not happy with that. When somebody do something we find as a countryman, praise them, not to for just, condemn them. So that one then I make at the refer to him as me doctor. Coming to the subject proper, a lot of other areas we are there for small. Education will therefore be the last because at the area then we connected. In the area of electricity, I guess my colleague speakers and we talk about the insensitivity for expanded Lunge Airport because of electricity problem in the country. I want to tell we all that we now will continue for the creep Sierra Leone at the big. Let we not go the pessimistic. Let we go the optimistic. And we own thinking them at the big. The point that we now will continue for the day na a 1-bedroom apartment, but where would they go Africa or where would they do in we own small corner, tight corner there? Now mansion them would they put up. Mansion there, if you go some of we where know some of una where they na you own, what they call na you own easy corner. Now mansion they wanna get. Lunge Airport, how many years Lunge Airport on the if we say for extend them, for me, I feel say we not go for papers to wait electricity. Much more. I therefore get an understanding there is an ECOWAS light on the way coming. We don't know when. Because I know say not Sierra Leone go move them. This one a kind of commission. Where Sierra Leone are part of the commission. But I don't listen from I think last year or early this year, I listened representative of a we own station na Kenema for Sierra Leone branch when this Mano River light or Mano River or ECOWAS light. Anyway, I stand to be corrected. All the country they don't get them power stations for this MRU light, and we also Sierra Leone, the station are listening from start to finish, Kenema. When are they at the station, are they at the structure, are they the station there for the when the light get for pass from Liberia, Freetown, coming towards Lunge Airport, go to Guinea. That according to the line. So I just believe say we should be optimistic and not to be pessimistic. Now would they grow, now would they happy for the growth in the own activity. So for that one they are no say, no government no delay, whether a poor plan set. It will get any government get a plan. And the plan until he implement them before anybody they believe. So if then they say for expand, just like way they run after meat, after beef and animals. Like for example, squirrel. If they chase them, then he run gonna hold. Then he wear na for dig and for lay you call him. You meet the tail of the squirrel. If you meet the tail of the squirrel, that for give you some zeal and enthusiasm. Say, if I continue for dig more, I go meet the body of itself. So we're not there for wait. This is no parking, no waiting. We're not there for wait. We're not there for far too long na Sierra Leone. For that, we no more with the creep. That goes for that. This ECOWAS light, we are hopeful that when the commission not only Sierra Leone or do Sierra Leone apart. When the commission will get for finish the program, we go get together ECOWAS light. And that time there, if the airport don't already extended, then bingo for everybody. We not therefore say we wait until when the light come before we do that. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I almost round up. In the area of the education, the president don't do small mistake whether he get for go a long way, just like electric current. He pull Alpha Timbo from the ministry, then he bring this Morning Asenge. Morning Asenge, yes, he's a doctor. You could say he's more overqualified for, but I mean, because doctor and Alpha Timbo, who is just a master. Forgetting the fact, say Alpha Timbo is within the teaching line from the Sierra Leone teachers union, when a chain work connection, then a route and I don't see any difference where Morning Asenge go get for make we go be more alarming than the post in the substantive all the way in the Alpha Timbo. He's gonna labor, he put on a labor, but it's like there's a step, I mean, in position for that, for me, for that. Coming to the poor results where people in the comment on, as a teacher, I want to let people they focus. How many months where Sierra Leone, let's not forget the implementation of the 6334, the free quality from last year. But for this year, from March the 31st, all schools closed as Sierra Leone. All schools from March 31st, April, May, and June, up to the point where almost, schools then go for 6. So the result of the system of poor results, everybody for just focus as to if what the picking able achieve, what they able gain. So let we all for just be here within there and let we see which other year we go clean where they will not get any dirty in terms of them pandemic, there are things there. Then we begin to assess. But for inequality again, I want to work with people them. The plant seed this year you harvest and this year you brush, you sow, you weed. I mean, you begin the dry board before you start to harvest. So quality for me, quality in the next 30 years before we talk of quality. Please, I thank you very much for the extra. Thank you very much. Tripoli. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Situation. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and inside the call from, please.
This is Olaji, the call from Maryland.
You get 7 minutes, sir.
Thank you, sir. First of all, just say something about the last caller where they talk about this other light work. How you call himself? Yes. We don't get OAE lights that free on. OAE lights we don't then she don't take OAE light. We don't know how you lost. The pole all disappear. Wow, free on. Now if they don't count this other whatever light they count with, hopefully go start strong. But let's go to the point then, I get a critique for the Minister of Education. When they talk about the rate at which you begin and fail this year is very, 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 very annoying, very bad. They can result in for salon where people let me notice now wanna be the hard 10 we can pass school business to we them they can people them they can learn. Understand? First of all, the need for updates, all the school and for the need for update on the syllabus. The syllabus for updates. If you did a certain class here, that syllabus you don't for Shidumpa. The way that previous scholar been say every few, if there 2 weeks and take part or 3 weeks, any subject what them do, they take a test on and let the beginner understand. Say, okay, this is what we're doing. So the syllabus will be updated. Secondly, the school back will be renovated. When you renovate the school, you get everything inside the school. Then you get more chance for land than for going to private school because the teachers there and the company teachers there because the teachers there most of them. They need to do better than school. They own private class and what do they pay? what do they do? Now then they give some of them picking most of some information then. Whether information in a school first and for don't left them. Why they need to do it in a school, then they go out do it on their own personal time. So what did they cause that? Because the teacher did not get enough pay, enough salary. When you give the teachers enough salary, you renovate the school, you upgrade the school, you give them the correct syllabus for that particular year, for that particular exam where they go sit. I'm telling you, they ain't going to be up. Yes, of course, any size spy day. If you make a if you understand it, people in the pay people for do online things there. But people they say they go to school, they don't do that too. They need to pay online people and they do everything for them. First, you say you don't be a graduate, So the spy you need all side. But in Africa, since we don't get access to internet, all that kind of stuff, the syllabus and for very big honor, the teachers and for pay them enough, where they will pay attention at school for let them pick here, pass, waiting in the pass for. Then look into the light system, and also we all hit on the light system, which is a very, 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 very huge, not alone, like where the incident we get recently at the hospitals then, now the lights and they cause that. And we're not saying not so much about they take life or not go they take life, but I mean you get for prepare yourself. That make you go to doctor, let them go help you a little bit, let us sustain with life then. A hospital not for look like a dump area. I mean, we're talking about we number one hospital in Connaught Cottage. I mean, when you go in those hospitals, the scent alone for where they meet at that hospital, the way they go inside. I'm telling you, you feel torment. Not they say they go find somebody now inside the hospital. I mean, I'm telling you, you don't they're happy. They're not for happy. We're talking about hospital hygiene for the day. Because you quick for take, you go for go many chef, but you quick for take sick day for come go back to their house. For be like that one day. For be like that day. Then they be for we existed and they make Savage Street Bridge. They say they give it 3 months. People, any idea, anything where they go on now and they don't finish her? Anything about that?
No idea, sir. But just like I say, the camera go check there. We'll go get updates next week by God power.
Good, hopefully, because I mean this promise, it don't too much. Now it's the time for them for begin do a job, because I know say they won't begin now because they know say election don't begin Kenya, because from what they look that then other and see the upline there, place and they don't get lights now, place and they enjoy like really good. Actually they ask why make I don't say much money today. But why make them go electrify upline when they left the city for them to electrify the city? Why make they suffer for light in the city? Then they go to the provinces and way. I know, like I said, I'm not trying to denounce anything, but freedom when it comes for light business or anything, freedom for because that's our capital city. That's our main city. That's now they people and they go look say, oh, Salon fine. But if we don't put freedom behind, then they say because you understand. Upline, now they then come out, and they go concentrate. I mean, that's bad for the country. That's bad for the country. Then we talk about the airport. Is it airport? No, the airport. We don't talk about them. But education, like I say, education. Then the big thing at Salon. Now other big thing. Then picking here is very disgraceful. I mean, compared to people who get 68.5, we get 4.5. The Ministry of Education for be ashamed. Even when in the new country for be ashamed. So what if for do now? Now for tightening education. Mr. President, please, if you can hear this message, make sure student teacher and pay them. Because if there are other people, there are few 4 or 5 teachers and the other say they're not paying and they get a SIM card, we will not know whether it's not true or a lie or not just sabotage, understand? Therefore find out the truth. Because there was a minister recently say nobody know they be any again per payment. They don't pay everybody. So I don't know if a teacher they mix it or not just no system no more. Because if deal talk I say they don't pay everybody, pay not slow for anybody again. So I don't know if the teachers they involved in them payments and they. If not, let them make sure they teach and they get the money because we picking then they right now we not go where they go so them picking they the whole week country. Then they get for put Salon up. This talk what they talk about, so they give a small idea how they will go up, how they will grow up for be a better person at Salon. Even though it's very hard, I mean, it's very, very hard. You parents are not able to do anything for they put you in a good school for let you even get a good education. You know, when they say no more, look at the Pikine. Look the Pikine. I mean, they go to the old in school, they kind of host. Nothing, no day. For each CFF, that host, no day. They go back to the school, the teacher know they teach better, they all came back, they whip them. If they whip them, if they open out, then they whip them, they put them for punishment. I mean, that's enough for B. That's enough for B. Then the lastly what they talk is that parade they make. Where people in the jump and the dance without no mask. Papa government, you need to take a very good stance on that one. If they want to not believe, say, I know say a lot of people do not believe say COVID day in a saloon. They don't believe say COVID day in a saloon. I don't know one way or another, maybe they not affected it. Maybe they not affected it. Because if they don't be affected, they don't come up and well, then they're gonna go and tell people now say, hey, this stuff is real. But do you want to see people in jump in the dance? I mean, that's a shame. That's a shame for the people in there. So people are glad for give me a chance for give me and talk on this. Waiting to go on African. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alaji.
Yeah.
Yes, caller 11 here. Your name and who the call from? You're live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Yeah, Triple, this now Usman Mansaya, the call from Maryland.
Yes, Usman, you get 7 minutes. What's your contribution?
Now new inside now about this the airport trade and the extent. This airport Triple, I know how they go salon, I've been go now like last year I know go but the flight the way they run a salon, they're not better at all. And if you then say, then they extend down with that kind of money then call. Trust me, Triple, it will take forever for let salon recover from that. Because not get better flight to the run a salon. The only thing, if you then let me say like then do and then go back to the extent for try for get a airline like what Liberia don't do or they try for do. Because salon not get better flight to. If you they travel at the world, you go now the Middle East, other parts airport and they need to sleep. But Salon, I don't take plane from Turkey to Salon. We go Italy and the only plane that we wait for. Where you go they see sleep, then they sleep. No, nothing that they go now we airport. Trust me, that about 270 million they will go take forever for recover. If you now try forget airline for Salon, like how Liberia, I think then they can't get airline or they don't launch away, they go about 11 destinations now Africa. Well, that thing and then in the post airport. The airport not only like competition for saying no more than and they don't do this stand in the back, they can't try for do something. Trust me, if we not get the team, they will go bring the money, we'll go make airport people in the travel and they sleep. Like me, I don't travel a whole lot, what they tell you. I know where they go to other airport, they sleep now, they plane in the candle like quarter. But Salo, you go there something, 1 or 2 planes, you go meet and they wait for no more now. We go there and net. It go take me forever for recover that money there. I'm not going to talk more about trying for build bridge where they talk about 1 billion something. Then they go take me over 70 years. Because now people now other things that they bring along we go make attractive way and the airport they produce plenty money. You get like for instance, the foreign people, like I go salon, I see beaucoup people and foreigners and non plenty like the Indians, the other people. But also like places that like that way this place now Lone Sabin they run. I believe that they go over 5,000 workers and then we get foreign workers now. I come across Jamaica, I come across Macedonia, Bosnia, and guys that open the work there all. Well, with 10 kind place, then they were foreigners, then they plenty, then they go up and down. Then they make the airports they busy, but imagine before APC come out, then just lock that place, they left so it's enough. Then and they boast the country because it will get experts who they come to the country. But this year, portray the focus part. Trust me, you don't get better people who they travel in salon at all. No? So it will take forever. And that's how you didn't want to say, Rob much small. Trust me, yeah.
Thank you very much, Usman.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Let me see. Because I get a flight schedule. But this one will be from September 11th. I would need to ask for a new schedule, make we see. Because people and they ask about, even during COVID, this na how the flight then they land na Salon. On Mondays, we get 3 flights where they land. Like I said, this now from September 11. On Monday, we get 3 flights. On a Tuesday, we get 2. On Wednesday, we get 2. Thursday, we not begin nothing. That's now be based on when? September. On Friday, we get 4. On Saturday, we get 1. And on Sunday, we get 3. Monday 3, Tuesday 2, Wednesday 2, Thursday nothing, Friday 4, Saturday 1, Sunday 3. But according to that one day where I feel say yes, because Kenya Airways don't begin go Salon, and begin with 3 flights and we be need for add. 3 flights them. We then begin for add and I see Kenya Airways. Don't go Air Cote d'Ivoire FB go, but we know the issue with Air Cote d'Ivoire and Salon Airport. So, but this now according to the flight schedule we been get even during COVID. So when people they talk like say flights and not they go at all. Yes, other countries them very busy. That's understandable. Very busy. But not that flights on they go safe alone at all. And they go. But a caller make a point on the one way you go to airport for go take the Sea Coach or the Pelican or whatever. Which is true. That road there, enough funny. Enough funny. Like me. Like me. If the ferry schedule was correct, I prefer to take ferry. But the problem with the ferry in schedule not correct. Then, if you did it, then what I'd give the ferry, well, that's another story. But if we get correct ferry, come and go. Most of the side they all don't go. Like for go Staten Island, I remember I go Louisiana for go across, and it's free. You know they pay. As ferry, 2 ferry and they run. As one they come, and they left hand and they go. Land the left hand and they go. But then go say ferry get for weight. Let me the ferry always foreseen the overload. Because ferry get for weight, now hours ferry they wait for. Hours. And you get for wait for ferry. But the castle ferry don't full. Other one they open that well, land in slow. This is the fast one. Well, yes, it's true. There's a lot we need for be fixed. But this bad highway, then they give ferry because of Lunge Bridge. Mike saying prefer for go round. I've never tried going around, which will be shorter for me for each Waterloo. But I not ever try. I can prefer to take the $45 boat and come na Aberdeen. I don't even take the one way they go na Government Wharf. I don't take the one at Government Wharf. Where carry me from Obade to Government Wharf. I don't take Government Wharf. I don't take Moritong. I don't take Aberdeen. I don't take almost all of them. Because the thing is, it depends on the flight way they use. Because some of the flight way they go with an net they reach. And that guess say, oh, ferry don't go, no, ferry don't go. Nobody has time for that. You don't for left, you don't take how many hours transit, you just want to get home. I think we people in authority, they are not getting that one. They are not getting it. Going to Sierra Leone, now the proper land, sea, and air travel. Going to Sierra Leone, now the proper one where somebody go tell you, say, oh yes, one green trip, you take land, sea, and air. Eh? Because that one way they can then they say, oh, ferry don't go. Ferry know they come again. Ferry know they come again. Eh? Alaji say he don't do am once, but too many checkpoints. Omar from Minneapolis say he don't do am, but it's dangerous at night driving. Because street lights no dey. That's why me I know they even risk am. I know say I no go ever go round though. Maybe forget some of I think I'll do, but then in Asante for make I get a video of going around how it look like. Maybe I'll try it the next time I go, but not for travel. I'll just go around and come back, so that we will not try it to go able to see how it look like, how the road turn like. I think I should do that. No, so I will do that. Take them from Waterloo, come back na airport. Then go back now Waterloo. Just the drive. But now Santem, I will do in the morning. The weather fine. Santem, what is see fine. I don't like net driving a salon. I don't like net driving. But I don't drive all the other hours of the night in a salon. Even though I don't like net driving. But I think say the road say food and they charge we $40 or $45. The road is bad. But what to make we people in authority don't want to fix things, then feel say we come out. We don't reach salon, forget your bag, okay, you go through the struggle, it's all fun. Then now for reach na you house. Go they take you hours before you reach na your house. But the one they were in authority, they know they feel like the president, because before the president they come. If na around they get for pass well, you know say na motorcade, vroom vroom vroom, they don't go. If you get for take ferry, the ferry they park for them. The ferry go park, you wait for her till he come. But the ferry will not better for the people. Ferry will not better for the people. But they park, they wait for her. We come. So you don't know what it take. After you don't left, you come. Then you get for go through all the hustle. That's why some of us pay the $40. Even at that, some 10 day back, see coach, you go sit down back. Then we say they don't load the bag first. They don't commander. Oh no, let the boss come first. No, una can load per this boss. No, wait. Una wait. Yeah, Papa God. Salon. Salon. Michael, the advocate for the road. But I'll test the road. Not, I will test the road. I will test the road. I will take a drone shot and a GoPro shot of the road first, and try and give a test and see if I really want to do that. Ezekiel say AAA, the authorities know the issue very well, but then they enjoy the first class and expeditious treatment, so they don't. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Uma from Minneapolis, they ask if tasers then consider weapon as Sierra Leone. Yeah, I'm doing APC, tell them be all Cameroon, and so them be say. I saw them be say, who them be all So I don't know. But it is alone. Like I said here, Tripoli. I mean I don't go all around. I'll tell you it is alone. They don't even know it. It can be inside your car, they inside your copper handle. They don't know, they're not sabi. Depends on what the kind of you get anyway. a cup holder. I mean, I think that's why the authorities them, because then just everything there for them zoom zoom zoom, they not care. But I think that one thing good they need for look into. Remember the other time I get the DG now we ask him for the ferry. He say, oh no, then the airport's not the deal with the ferry. The ferry now a different arm on his own, so he not able for comment on that. Eh? Like me, I don't have that time. When say I reach, I get on my bag. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I believe say we just want to go home. Also for begin go struggle again. Say the rich. Eh? But all that in the fun though. No so. Na the fun. We go there back on Monday. And we all can get different ideas. But as long as now one way for make Salone better for we all. For the people them way they out their way, their voice can't be heard. And then we want for sound waiting. Then they talk now they actually not able for talk. The rest tomorrow we'll go join AYV on Sunday if you didn't get, because last week they not be here. And we hope say the best go happen for we in a Salone. A lot of people don't tell good night already. When I say tata. But we go left here. Please pray for Salone. Please pray for the president. Please pray for the minister. Please pray for the first lady. Please pray for you safe. Please pray for we people them. May God help we. What is so? I know God help you. No stress. We're just done with just 2 songs. Till we meet again on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend. Stay safe. Keep yourself strong. And we come back on Monday. Energize. Triple S. Tata.